The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Hi, my name's Johnny. I'm a professional busker, a wandering minstrel, and I'm the founding director of the Keep Streets Live campaign, a not-for-profit organisation which exists to advocate for public spaces which are open to informal offerings of art and music, and also campaigns against the criminalisation of homelessness. I'm in Oxford today, where the council were one of the first councils in the United Kingdom to bring in what's called public space protection order. Public space protection orders allow local authorities to criminalise any activity which a council officer decides is having a detrimental impact on people in the locality. It's an astonishingly low threshold, and it's seen councils across the UK attempt to ban rough sleeping, lying down or sleeping in public places, carrying skateboards, pavement art, gathering in groups of more than 2 people, being under the age of 18 and out in a public place between 11 and 6 a.m. in the morning, wearing a head covering, swearing, loitering with intent to beg. All these are examples of the hodgepodge of criminal law that's been created by public space protection orders, which allows councils to invent laws and actually drags a huge amount of people into the criminal justice system. And once they're there, they can face fines of up to £1,000 in a criminal record. So we exist to campaign against the criminalisation of street culture. Over this summer, I have been working with change.org, the petition website. Now, over the last 4 years since we started in Liverpool 4 years ago, tens of thousands of people have signed our petitions on change.org, asking councils to think again. And we have worked successfully with Liverpool, Chester, Birmingham, Bath, the GLA, and many other councils across the UK to not just oppose public space protection orders or restrictions on busking, but to work alongside councils and say there's a better way of doing this, that's community-led, that is based on building positive relationships and targeting only people whose behaviour is actually causing a genuine harm to other people. We think this is a model that's really, which is really positive and could work across the UK. We also are seeking reform of the legislation so that it isn't possible for councils to criminalise vulnerable people whose behaviour isn't actually harming other people. We think the legislation needs fundamental reform, and we're working with groups like Liberty and the Manifesto Club and the Kennel Club and all sorts of other groups to seek reform of this legislation. And this crowdfunding campaign is basically asking people who perhaps have signed a petition in the past whether they'd be able to chip in and help equip me and others to work actually a day and a half week and receive a payment along the lines of the living wage in the UK for doing what we're doing already for free. So that's what we're asking for. If you signed a petition or you're interested in the work we're doing across the UK, will you consider supporting us and helping us to challenge public space protection orders and the criminalisation of street culture and the privatisation of public space? Thanks for watching.